Hello, hello. Welcome to your gentle yoga. My name is Regina. And if you don't already have props out, blocks would be great. If you don't have those, grab something around the house that you could work in with that instead. I have my meditation cushion out just to elevate my hips, but you could definitely use a yoga block. I brought a blanket out. It can be any kind of I prefer a cotton type blanket because it gives more density and more stability than those polyester fluffy ones. And then I have my bolster out. And if you don't have bolster, meditation cushion, blocks, etc., at least grab a blanket and some pillows so that you can make do with what you have from around the house. All right, take a seated position. If you can elevate your hips, that would be better. For most of us, it helps to bring more space and comfort into our low back and into the back of the hips. And allow the ears to align over your shoulders over your hips. If coming into this leg position doesn't work for you, take whatever seated posture feels safe in your body. And as always, with every pose, we want to feel safe in our bodies because if we don't, then the body's going to hold tension and you're going to have more pain and discomfort than what you started with. And that's just not the point of our practice. All right. So finding space, feeling safe. Allow the eyes to soften down or close. Slow, steady breaths here. Just follow the natural breaths. If you want music, finding your own playlist that is some gentle yoga, meditation, spa type music is usually the best choice. I do not play any through this class. All right, allow hands to rest softly, one on the belly and one over the heart. Start to connect with that breath as it comes in. Feel the expansion in your body. Navel to spine on the exhale. And breath in. And breath out. Okay, a few more breaths here. And let both hands softly rest over your heart and remind yourself, I am safe. I am okay. I am loved. Next inhale, arms reach out and float all the way up. Breathe in, fill up your arms, your heart, and your mind with loving kindness for you. As you exhale, rotate to your right. Release the arms down. Allow the chin to follow your right shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. Softness through your jaws. Inhale back overhead, reach up. Exhale to the other side, arms come down. Draw the shoulder back, pull it down, let your chin reach or guide it toward the direction of your left shoulder. Inhale back up, reach, reach, reach. Bring the palms together. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms out, and reach up, reach up. Drop your shoulders and keep the arms extended if that's available as you release your chin toward your chest. Doesn't have to touch, just reach it in that direction. Inhale the head back to neutral. Good. Take another breath in as you reach the arms. When you exhale, pull your elbows out wide, stretching across your chest and the front of your shoulders. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull wide. These are cactus arms, and one more. Good. And then bring the arms in and wiggle it out. All right. So we're going to move into Pala Mudra. So today's practice, I'm guiding us toward that theme, the thought of what do I want or need to release? What is it time to, if it's not time to release it, is it time to restructure it in our lives? So this can be anything. I don't even want to start a list because it really can be anything, but it is often something, a belief system that we hold within ourselves. All right. So Palamudra is also known as the gesture of the alms bowl. And I believe it is right palm, left palm dominant. Yes, right hand with the palm facing down at the level of the navel, and left palm is underneath with the palm up. So it looks like you could be holding bowls, right? All right, guiding the shoulders down. And then we bring our breath and our awareness to the space of the abdomen. Each breath in brings in space. Each exhale, we release what we do not need. Sometimes we don't even have a name or a label for it. We just make room for it to release. And that's where we can say, I release what I no longer need. You may not even know what it is, but that doesn't mean it needs to stay. And sometimes it's just an energy that is stuck within our minds and our hearts or our bodies. We just want to let it go. Check in with your jaws, let them be soft and easy with space between them. Soften the shoulders down, elbows stay alongside the body. And while you focus on your breath, I will repeat an affirmation 3 times. And if it resonates, feel free to repeat it for yourself. Silently or aloud, doesn't matter when we're working in a virtual setting. Okay. I'm going to keep this one really gentle and short. As I rest within, I experience tranquility. As I rest within, I experience tranquility. As I rest within, I experience tranquility. All right, little open and close through the hands, circle the wrist, shake it all out. Good. And let's start getting some movement. Bring the knees up, extend the legs, give them some little bouncing moves, a little swish side to side, and then make your way to hands and knees. So as you come to your hands and knees to tabletop position, it's important that we find our alignment. So first of all, if you want to use blocks here, this is a great time to elevate the shoulders and give them some more space and help them to feel safe. So know that that is a viable option. But whether you're on the blocks or on the floor, spread your fingers wide, anchor into the corners of the thumb at the base of the thumbs, base of the index, base of the pinkies, and the outer corners of each hand, especially paying attention to this spot under the index and the thumb so that the webbing is not bubbled up. We want it to lengthen out. Little engagement in the fingertips. Your wrists can be forward of or under your shoulders. On your next exhale, round your spine. Draw the navel toward the spine as you really lift up and round your back. This is your cat pose. When you go to exhale, soften the elbows, lift the tailbone, roll through the spine. Keep pressing into your hands as you extend the spine, heart opens. The neck lengthens without lifting the chin, so just a natural extension. Good. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. This is cow pose. Staying grounded in the corners of the hands. Flow with your breath. A couple of more. Back to neutral, flat back. Take a breath here. And then when you're ready, keep the hips over the knees. Come down to your forearms. Stay here or melt the heart toward the ground and forehead to the ground. Feel free to use a prop here if you need it. Just be mindful that you're not hyperextending your neck by lifting the head too high. You want it to stay in neutral. Notice your mouth. If the tongue is pressing toward the roof of the mouth or into the teeth, give it some softness. Release the tension, the holding. Follow your breaths here, breathing with awareness and intention into the back of your lungs. Next, inhale, press the earth away to lift your head and lay your hips down on that exhalation. Take the shift and wiggle you might need into your hips to create room for your low back. And forearms are down, elbows under the shoulders, palms to the ground. Press into the tops of your feet, pubic bone, forearms, lengthen your spine. Keep the head pulled back without lifting the chin. Just pull it back. This is your Sphinx pose. Stretches out the abdomen and the hip flexors. Strengthens your shoulders and your back. Two more breaths. And then we'll ease the ribs down and then move the elbows out. Stack the hands. Let the forehead rest on your hands. Give your legs and hips a little movement and let them be spacious as you soften down. Crocodile pose. Next, inhale, lengthen the neck away from the floor. Bring your elbows under your shoulders again. Sphinx pose, second time. This time we make it into a flow. So we'll bend the right knee and turn the head left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left knee bends, chin turns right. Good. Move with the rhythm of your breath. One more each side. Good. Center the body. Lower the ribs. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, press the earth away. And then as you come to tabletop, to the knees and hands, step the knees a little wider, bring the toes together, and then shimmy the hips back toward your heels and melt your body down for child's pose. Forehead to earth, arms extended. If that's not available, bring the arms in closer. Ooh, got a cramp in my foot going on. So accommodate your body. Remember, this is yoga, gentle yoga for especially the midlife woman. Anybody can do what we're doing, but the focus and the cues that I offer you are often in regard to what we need in our bodies at this stage of life, in this season and journey. So, taking the time you need to find your way into child's pose. And hips don't have to actually make contact with the heels. They're just reaching back. If this is really uncomfortable in your knees and or hips, you have options. So one that I frequently cue is to take washcloth, roll it up short end to short end after you have folded it in half, place it right behind the knee into the bend of the knee, and it creates a pocket of space that gives you more room and makes that deep um, compression more comfortable. But if you do it for one, ideally you do it for both, okay? So that you keep your hips level. You might walk your arms in closer to your head, bring your palms to meet, and bend the elbows to bring the hands up behind the head, or even to take the fingers all the way to the shoulders, the shoulder blades. 5 more breaths. Each exhale is a release of what you do not need. And then we bring the arms down, ease the body back up through tabletop, bringing the knees underneath the body. Take just a break there for just a moment to feel into your body. And then as you're ready, grab your blocks. We'll move into a little flossing for the sciatic joint. So blocks under the hands. Right foot steps forward, right? It doesn't have to be all the way up. And then we're going to floss the joint. So left leg lengthens back. We inhale the hips forward and we exhale to ease hips back. So the sciatic joint is where the sacrum comes together with the hip in the back. And the sciatic nerve runs around in that area. And sometimes it gets caught in that joint. And when it does, it creates a little pinching, and it can be quite uncomfortable, even downright painful for individuals that are struggling with it. So this right here can go a long way in helping. And you could just do this. Okay. All right, the next time you slide back, stay there. Let the right leg go longer. Lift and lower through the foot a few times so you're getting that movement into your ankle. And then flex the foot. That's the opposite of pointing. Bring the toes up. You'll feel a deeper release into your calf, maybe even into the back of your leg. Lengthen your spine here so we're not rounding. We're extending from the hips out through the crown of the head. You can stay right here. Your blocks can come up even higher if you would like that option. Or you can come all the way over the leg, still keeping the long flat back. Last 3 breaths. Good. Lift up through the pelvic floor, stabilize low belly as you inhale up. Bring the foot in a little closer, and we are easing the hips forward here. So the left leg is going long, getting a nice deep compression into the right knee and into the right ankle. Again, if you need to create space behind the knee, add your little rolled cloth there to make that more available. Good. Slow, deep breaths, steady breaths, shoulders down. Couple of more breaths. As we release anything, inhale full, back to the hips back up. When we release anything, we are making room for something else, right? Step the opposite leg forward. So think about release as an opportunity to bring more of what you really want and need into your life. So we'll ease the hips forward and then slide them back. Okay. And there's some things in life we don't need to fully release. We just need to restructure how it shows up in our lives. So, if you were working on a project and it's just not coming out the way you need it to, you might need to completely scrap the project, but at the same time, you might be able to keep it and just restructure it so that it actually works the way you need it to. All right, ease the hips back, lengthen the leg, lift and lower a few times. Toes up to flex the foot, bringing the toes toward the shin. Feel that deep stretch into the leg. If you need a micro bend in the knee, do keep that. And then extend any amount that you would like here. And if you don't need blocks, but the floor is still just a tad too far away, instead of a flat palm, you can use fists. Just keep your wrist straight here if you are doing the fists. And then bring your awareness and your breath into the back of your leg, into your glutes. And then we'll slowly inhale up, bend the knee. If you want that rolled cloth behind the knee, go ahead and place it. And then ease the hips forward, lengthen the right leg. As much as possible, the heel is down on this left foot. And we have this deep compression into the knee, into the ankle. Long spine here, shoulders down. Good. All right. Make sure you lift up through pelvic floor, scoop up your belly to support your back. Ease your hips back. Bring the knee underneath you. Take a little movement side to side. Keep your blocks, walk them in. Tuck your toes. We're going to wake up the feet and the toes. So from the back, the toes are tucked. Okay, see that? And you want to make sure even your pinky toes are tucked. Sometimes, because they're so tiny, they just try to stay in the other direction. All right. And this is a great time again to have your claws, if you'd like to use those, behind your knees. We are bringing a lot of compression into the knees here. Okay. Good. If you need the blocks, if you need to redistribute your body weight, stay forward on the blocks. If this is still too intense, stay in your tabletop and just keep the toes tucked. So, but as much as possible, come in, come up. And if you don't have to redistribute body weight on the blocks, then bring hands together at heart. 3 more breaths. Good. And then use your bandhas, your pelvic floor and belly. Ease forward. Untuck the feet. If you have your cloths under your behind your knees, go ahead and remove them. Let the tops of your feet hit the floor. All right, shift and wiggle that out a little bit. And we are going to come into a little standing flow. All right, so right foot steps forward, left foot, a knee lifts, and left foot steps up. Use your blocks here. Feet are about hip distance apart, flat back. Good, long spine. And as you exhale, soften through the knees. Let your body fully melt over your legs, head hangs. Now, that being said, if you become lightheaded and or you have doctor's orders to keep your head above your heart, then please do that. But if you're safe to let your head come below your heart, let it hang for a moment and shake it out. Drop through the shoulders. Find softness here where we carry the weight of the world and so much tension. Take another couple of breaths. You can place your arms wherever it feels right for you. Lengthen the spine again. And then either use your hand on the floor, on a shin, on a block, whatever works for you. But bend the right knee, plant your right hand, extend your spine, and then rotate to your left. Slide your left hand to your left hip. Keep the neck long.
back through center. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale, flat back, bend the left knee, roll or rotate to your right, slide your right hand to your right hip. Back to center. Good. Bend the knees, roll the body up. Keep extending, reaching, lengthening down through the ground, out through the crown of the head, arms all the way overhead. And exhale through heart. Pause for a moment. You're standing tall in Tadasana. Feet are about hip distance apart. Toes travel forward. Notice if they're turning out. See if you can, if the body allows, bring them in so that they're facing forward. Good. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Allowing the palms to rest softly into one another to support the right brain, left brain hemisphere connection. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel your body in space. Notice the very crown of your head. Become aware of the sensations in the palms and fingers of your hands. All right. Allow the arms to release. Shake them out. Sink the glutes back, pull up through pelvic floor and belly. Sink the glutes back, pull the knees back, right? We don't want to travel the knees over the toes. Bring them back as you bend into your knees and push your hips back. Chair pose. You can allow the hands to softly rest on the thighs, rest on the belly, belly and heart, palms together in Anjali Mudra. Or if you have the shoulder strength and stability, you can extend your arms, biceps alongside your ears, or just straight ahead. Find the work works for you. I'm going to stay with Anjali Mudra today. So find the option you would like to have. Good. Pelvic floor up, navel to spine, shoulders down. Good. We're going to press into the feet to rise back up. And we're going to exhale, inch the body back again. Now, while you're down here, if you're within reach of a block and you have a block, go ahead and grab it and set it right between your knees. This will help with the fascia alignment in the body. So we'll press into our feet, inhale to rise, squeeze into that block. If you don't have a block, you can make do with a toss cushion or even like a little a kickball or something of that nature that's not real hard and firm. And then we'll press back up. So we're going to do a few of these. This chair pose really does help with balance and with alignment. It also, if you're using that prop between the knees, helps with the restructuring of the fascia, which is a good thing as well. Push through the heels to really activate the back of the leg and into the glutes, building strength. Good, let's go for 3 more. Exhale to drive down through the ground to stand tall. Toes are spread and anchored without gripping. And take your awareness to the balls of the feet behind the large toes and the pinky toes. Stay firmly planted here. Squeeze back up, squeeze, 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 and shake it out. All right. All right. Big inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale to heart. Step the right foot forward, left leg back, and dial the foot so it's parallel to the back edge of the mat. Bend into your right knee, let it stack over your heel. So now that we are in a standing posture, we want to make sure we have the alignment of the knee over the heel versus all the way over the toes. We want to keep the pressure in the kneecap and the connective tissue in here at a comfortable place, and we don't want to really hyperextend it here, or not hyperextend it, hyper compress it over the toes. Lift up through pelvic floor and belly. If it's available in your shoulders, release your arms to the sides. And if you have some shoulder challenges, that will impact your level of lift. But if it's available, bring the arms in line with the shoulders and actively reach out through the fingers, letting your gaze be soft and peaceful over your front hand. Palms are down. Actively engage the fingers by reaching with them. So we just don't want them limp, right? You want to engage and extend. Each inhale brings in the space you need here for your mind, your heart, your body. Each exhale, we release what we do not need. Stay anchored into the outer edge of the back foot. All right, we're going to make this a flow. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, reach up, 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 up. Back arm trails the back leg or wraps behind you. Circle the arm down in front of the body. Reach it back out. The knee does not move as you extend the body forward. Turn the palm up. Reach for the stars. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Wrap around behind. Circle the arm down. And reach again. Warrior two. Extend back. Good. Lower the arm. Back up. Let's do two more. Good. Stay here for another couple of breaths. A little deeper stretch through the side of your body. And circle the arm down. Make sure you're using bandhas, pelvic floor and belly support you here. Tie it back to warrior two. From here, bend the elbow, bring the forearm to the thigh. That knee stays over the heel. Back arm circles down. Circle it forward and then extend. Good. Pull the shoulders down your back. You've got this. Deep breaths. Keep a little lift through the pelvic floor and belly. You can turn your head if you want. You can turn the gaze up to the palm of that lifted hand, or you can turn the gaze down toward your toes on the floor. Find the option that feels right for your neck today. Good. Two more breaths. Exhale the arm down. Inhale, rise to warrior two. Release the arms. Straighten the leg. Turn your toes in and your heels out. Lift up. Extend the spine forward. You can stay here with hands on the thighs or the hips, or you can slide the hands down to the calves, shins. No pressure on the knees. Pull the kneecaps up toward your thighs. You can use blocks here to stay in a flat back. Or if it's available and you would like it, exhale, melt all the way over, head hangs out. Inhale, flat back. Good. And then we're going to turn the left toes. We're going to take the right foot more parallel to the back edge or to the what was the front. We're turning to the other end. So we'll inhale here, bring the body up. Good. So we have that back foot somewhat parallel to the back end of the mat. And the front foot is moving straight forward. So we don't want it turning in here. We want it to move in direction that we are going. All right. And then we'll find that alignment of ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And when you're ready, extend through the arms. Find the alignment that works for you today. Letting go of anything that is not available today. Let it release. Palms down, strong shoulders, using your bandhas. And we exhale, forearm to the thigh, back arm circles down toward the floor, forward and all the way up. Oh, this is the wrong posture. Inhale back up. Sorry, y'all. Slide forward, turn the palm up, reach back. Good. Circle the arm down. Here we go. Warrior two. Slide, not moving the knee. And then turn the palm up. Reach, 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 reach. Take the gaze down the back leg if that works for you. You can trail the arm or take it behind you. Circle the arm and reach. Couple of more. Good. And circle it. And now we'll go into that extended side angle. Arm to the thigh, back arm, circle it around. Bring it up and extend and open through the chest. If you need to, bring the arm down alongside the body or wrap it around behind you. Keep the shoulder pulled back wherever you are. Move the neck where it feels best for you. Check the left knee. Make sure it's not falling in. You want to press into the outer edge of your left foot to really pull the knee out toward that left side, toward the pinky side of the foot or the mat. We're not really trying to be on the side of the foot. We're just going in the left side. So move the knee to your left. Good. Can even take the arm overhead. And then we'll circle the arm down. Inhale back up. Straighten your knee. Turn your toes in. And this time, keep the arms wide as you dive down. Flat back, hands come behind the back, reach the knuckles away, and continue in your fold if you are taking this. And make sure the kneecaps lift up to keep the legs engaged. As much as possible, we want to carry the weight equally through the heels and the balls of the feet. And we want our hips in line with our heels instead of behind. Two more breaths. And then we'll release the arms. Inhale to our flat back. Take a couple of breaths in your flat back. And then we will bend the knees to turn the right foot and then the left and come down to hands and knees. Tabletop for a moment. Flat back here. Good. And then on your next exhale, lift your spine, come into your cat pose. Inhale, roll into cow. A couple more. And then into neutral, take a pause and just check in and feel into your body. And then we're going to release through our shoulders and our necks. So I'm going to move things out of the way. Open up the space on the sides of my mat. I think that's going to be good. And I think I actually need to move my mat just a little bit. All right. So from here, we're going to start by opening the back of the shoulders. So we're just going to take the arm across. I'll show you from here. Okay, and the palm is going to be facing up because we're going to be down on our abdomen. So we'll do one and then the other. If you have the availability to do both, then you'll just do both and then you'll switch the one on top. Okay, so find what works for you. Come all the way down onto your hips. And we'll start by extending the left arm forward, right arm crosses the chest, palm is up, and come on down. So if you need to, you can bring in your fist, your left fist or hand, or some other prop that meets your forehead where you're at. So you can actually soften here and release. Block is a little too much for me. Let me just try this. You want to be able to really soften and release the tension. Let go of any holding patterns. Three more breaths. Slowly inhale your head, lift you up. Gently ease your right arm out and take any little move you might need in that shoulder and neck. All right, and then when you're ready, right arm extends, left arm crosses. All right. And as you ease your body back down, find what you need to support your head without hyperextending the neck. And breath by breath, let the tension melt. Feel your body just really release here. Couple more breaths. Slowly extend the neck to lift your head. And very gently, mindfully ease your left arm back out. And take any little move you might need through your neck, your shoulders. All right, so now we're going to open the front of the shoulder. So let me come up to show you so you have an idea. But we still do this laying down just like we did. But this time you're going to move the arm to the side, right? And the palm will be, when you extend the arm, your palm is down. So in the first one, we came across the body and the palm is up. But here is going to be down toward the floor as we come down. So we'll be down like this, all right? So I'm going to do my left side first. If you'd like to follow along. Oh, my arm's going to be cut off there. Let me adjust this angle of the camera just a bit. There you go. Okay. So the arm will extend, come all the way to your hips, come on down. Extend your left arm to your left, and your palm is down toward the floor. Now your arm can be shoulder level or lower, but not higher. Come on to your left cheek. Stay here if you have to, or ease your body over onto your left side so that you are stacking your hips and your shoulders. Bottom leg can bend if you need that. Top leg can stay straight, which feels really nice. It's a nice stretch through this side of the body. Another option is to bend your knee and set your foot either on the floor, on the inside of your left leg, or on a prop. So like I have this blanket here, I could use it to create a little elevation. You could also use a yoga block or a book, a box, whatever works for you. Slow, steady breaths. We're opening the front of the left shoulder. Your right hand can stay on the floor to stabilize and support you, or you can wrap it around behind the back. Just make sure your neck is safe. Two more breaths. And then ease your right hand back down if it's not there. Slowly lengthen your legs. Gently make your way over into your abdomen. Move gently and mindfully. And once you're down, ease your arm in. Take a moment to come onto your forearms in Sphinx pose. Just letting everything realign. And then we will switch sides. So right arm extends, palm down. Come onto the right cheek. Keep your right arm shoulder level or lower. Ease. Oh, I got to move my mic pack. Ease your body over onto your right side. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Right cheek down. Bottom leg can bend. And then when you're ready, maybe bend the left knee so you get a little more hip opening here. Maybe the left arm behind the back. Wherever you are, you want to be able to breathe easy, fully. Each exhale is a surrender. Couple more breaths. Then gently, mindfully bring your leg down, bring your hand back. Gently make your way back over onto your abdomen. And slowly ease your arm in. Square up your hips. Come on to your forearms for a moment. And this time you're going to let the elbows go a little wider, the legs a little wider, and exhale, head hangs. Release the jaws and the mouth. Slowly inhale your head to neutral. And as you exhale, ease your body over onto your back. Keep your knees bent. Realign your hips, your shoulders. Find the space you need. Take a couple of breaths here in constructive rest. And then when you're ready, inhale your right knee into your chest. Give it a little hug. Brought in a bolster I'm going to use as a prop, but you don't have to. Circle through your right ankle, other direction, and wiggle your toes. As you exhale, move that right leg over toward your left, but keep your shoulders down. And this is where you might have a prop. It could be a bolster, blanket, block, whatever, for that right leg to rest on, or you can just let it be. It does not have to touch the floor. You could even let the foot rest on the inside of the left leg. Spinal rotation. Inhale, head to center, and then your leg. Hug it in and set that foot down. Inhale, left knee into chest. Circle through left ankle, other direction. Wiggle your toes. And then we'll ease left leg to the right side. Stack left hip over right as much as you can. Shimmy your shoulders down. Your chin might turn left or stay centered. And we'll inhale back to center. Head, then the rest of the body. Draw both knees in. And then we'll come into Shavasana. So Shavasana is our final pose. I like to have a prop underneath my legs. It makes my low back feel more comfortable, but you don't have to. And you could always just keep your knees bent if you want that option. And then if it's available, bring the arms out wide, palms open, finding the ease and the softness, breath by breath. Shavasana is our opportunity for the mind, body, and breath to fully rest and to unite. Bring gentle moves into the toes and fingers. And then into ankles and wrists. When you're ready, bend your knees and slowly make your way over onto your side. Right side, left side, whichever feels best for you. Take just a pause here. Maybe your head rests on your opposite hand just to feel your body, to honor whatever is present. Check in with your mind and your heart. No judgments, no expectations. Simple awareness. And then we slowly rise. Come back up to seated. A moment to let the hands rest over the heart and remind yourself, I am safe. I am okay. I am loved. Hands meet at heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for pausing and for letting me be a part of your journey. I encourage you as you move through your day to think about if whatever you're involved in is something that you really need to maintain, or maybe it's time to release it, or maybe there needs to be a restructuring. So honor yourself throughout your day, not just in the time we have on our mats together. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.